guys, Ian Anderson, Greg Barsby, Central Coast Disc Golf. We are again back for the first round of the first NT of the year, the Las Vegas Challenge, brought to you by Innova Champion Discs, the PDGA. It was a fun first night, Greg.
Totally. We've got some really good scores. Simon's at 8 under. I'm at 6 under.
Wow.
It's going down. Sexton's at 4, Seppo at 3. I expect both of them to make a nice little run on the back 9 here.
Absolutely. They've got the skills. I'm ready to watch it.
Yeah, Simon's on a roll right now. Everybody that watched the front 9, he's cruising. He missed hole 1, and he's got everything.
He got the rest. Yeah. That's going to be tough on hole 10, Greg. This is a ridiculous green.
This is a very interesting hole. You've got the bunker, which plays as bunker rule, so if you go in it, you putt out of it with a stroke penalty. But I expect a lot of guys to lay this up.
Yeah.
Looks like Simon's doing just that.
Yep, he's throwing his C-line MD.
And a little short there. You know, the thing is, you want to lay it up as close as you can, but if you throw it a little too far, you kind of just ruin the whole idea.
You really did. What are you throwing here?
I'm playing the Eagle.
Okay.
And I'm pretty happy with that result. Another 20 feet would have been absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But
You missed on the right side of perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. Sexton?
Yeah, you always want to err on the side of caution. Looks like Nate's going for it. That was an aggressive move.
It was.
And get the skip, double skip.
No.
Almost got out of there, but he's going to be really close to the basket, maybe about a 22-footer.
That plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be able to clean up a 3 there.
Mm-hmm. I believe that was one of his destroyers. Seppa was reaching for an H1. Overstable fairway, I believe.
Looks like he let it out just a little soft. These guys have so much power that they're,
It's hard, right?
God, he must have thrown that at 12%.
Not wrong. Simon with a very long look, and honestly, kind of a tough layup even.
This is a tricky layup. He's got that nice spin jump putt. Great shot there.
That was really well done.
That was a half run, I think. Maybe half run, half layup.
It kind of looked like it, right? This is Seppo.
Seppo, same thing. Oh, nice little stop there on the end.
Oh, yeah.
That'll leave him 16, 15-footer.
Scary putt, but he should hit that one. And you thinking about this one at all, Greg?
I thought about it, and then I believe I was just caught in between, and I pulled that out of my hand, which is going to give me kind of a not-so-good result there.
Yeah.
Just got to get some work to do around a bush. Not too happy with that result.
Sexton from the hazard, looking to save a par.
We let Nate play first here because he was on the front side of the basket. And
nice.
We all migrated back there.
I like how that works sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speed of play.
Just makes sense. Here you are for the longest of the par putts. As Keenan looks on.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I just let go of that one a little too late, and that's in the hazard. That's worst case scenario.
That is.
As I think back on this hole, immediately I'm like, I should have ran it.
Yeah.
I should have ran the green.
Yep.
What was I thinking?
the Nate play worked,
It did.
He still got his par.
Easy par.
And a couple inches from a birdie.
This is for a double bogey.
Good catch, though. Yeah. At least he got that one, Didn't let it snowball too hard.
Just get in the basket.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Sometimes those are just the hardest putts, man.
It just wouldn't end.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Just make this whole stop.
This nightmare needs to go away.
Yeah.
As you can see, Seppo, perfect, easy 3. That's prime execution on this whole layup.
Yeah.
Pitch up. That's a smart play.
Yeah, he just did what he wanted to do exactly right.
Yep.
There's the unfortunate 5 from yourself, dropping back a little bit. Simon, 4 strokes clear of the card all of a sudden. Hopefully you guys can get one back on hole 11.
Yeah, that happens with a double bogey, but onward we play. This hole, number 11, 500-footer, I think it's reachable for a lot of the top long throwers, but the OB that on the left is so tight, and then there's a bunch of obstruction on the right side. So
OB long as well, too, right? With that cart path?
I don't even think about that.
Yeah.
I just can't even, it doesn't even compute. So
Simon, he's just throwing a C-line MD here, so he's just laying up.
Again, another smart play.
Yeah.
He's got all the distance to be able to reach this hole, but he knows that the margin for error is so small if you're running the basket, and you can get in more trouble than typically would come out of it.
Mm-hmm. That looks like that tasty Star Destroyer for Nate. That one's been in the bag a while.
Yeah, nice low throw there, making sure that he hits the line and using the ground play. Just scooting it up there right to the edge of the fairway. That should be a fairly standard basic upshot for Nate.
Yeah, give himself kind of that nice alley to the basket from where he landed.
Yeah.
Seppo, He is reaching for an H1 V2.
That's looking pretty tasty. Maybe just a little bit wide of where he wanted to land it. He might have a couple trees to contend with on the approach there.
We'll see. And you are up last but not least.
Rocking that Delta Windjammers hat.
That's clutch. What's the disc here, Greg?
That was an eagle as well. I'm playing a shorter disc. Just throw it a little harder. Try to get it to the edge and then play up from there.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 3. This is a 3 at best for me all day unless something magical happens.
If you throw it in?
Yeah. And on this approach, I'm going to play the Firebird. A nice high line over the tree and try to dump it in on the basket.
Sit. You can hit that.
I was curious how far I got back there, but
Yeah.
I think it's going to be all right.
I think so. Simon looks like a...
Playing the turnover, good execution there.
Yeah.
Made sure he turned it over and cleared the OB. Should have no problem with that.
Seppo ended up with a pretty clean alley here.
Yeah, he's just going to play a turnover and a little inside on the release and catches the tree and gets a nice little bump out there.
It did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, he'll have a look, probably about 22-footer or so.
Sexton with probably the best look. Dart action here.
Yeah, he's flicking the dart, which is a shot that takes a whole lot of touch.
Doesn't it?
And I think that pine cone really made the difference there.
Absolutely. Seppo with the longest of the birdie looks here. Hits a nice putt.
Ching. Yep, he's made those since he was a young guy, so I expect his putts to land most of the time.
Yeah.
Solid putter.
As do I.
Simon, no problem.
Yep.
10-footer.
That'll work. And you are getting comfortable with this tree, but managed to stretch it out.
It's in there.
Yeah.
It's in there. I didn't even lay a mini down. I thought about it for a second, but I just stretch out and make it happen.
Just get it done.
Mm-hmm. Just finish it.
Yep. And Nate, after that absolutely beautiful dart, cards a birdie as well. Get a good look at Seppo.
Nice full open hand extension there. He made sure to commit to that one.
He did. Yeah. That's star frame right there, which you kind of expect, but it's definitely not a gimme. You know, those upshots are tricky.
Yeah, it's a tweener hole for the top pros.
Yeah.
I would consider that more of an advanced level par 4, top level par 3.
I feel you on that, man. Hole 12. Where are we going?
Hole 12. This is basically a straight shot off the tee. And maybe, depending on what your strong suit is, you just want to hang it around the guardian trees and skip it up in there. It's a little undulation in the green. Simon not playing around with any of the ground play. He's going spike hyzer the whole way.
He's smashing on a second run PD2.
Boom. Yeah, that's quality shot right there. Maybe about a 25 footer.
Cool.
He's right up in there on circle 1.
Champion Thundy from Nate. Thunderbird. People don't like when I say Thundy, apparently.
I think Thundy's appropriate, but
it triggers somebody out there on YouTube.
somebody, yeah. Hey. Keep it clean out there, folks.
That was a great drive from Nate. Seppo just smashing. He's throwing an H1.
Boy, that looks so effortless.
That disc would go like 220 feet if I threw it. It is so stable.
Yeah.
What a shot. Ooh.
So I'm playing the Scorp here and hung it a little wider than I wanted.
Nothing wrong with that, Greg.
Yeah, but you
kind of testing the OB a little bit, right?
Well, you saw it hit the top of where that hill is and didn't get much ground play out of it. So I got about a 26-footer.
Oh, catch that basket.
I just pulled it just a little bit, and that was a 50-50. It could have stuck, but
it could have.
It fell out.
That's a fair analysis.
Good putt from Simon. Boom.
Dead center all
He's
day.
just still rolling.
He is.
He's just doing his thing.
He had that one par a while ago, but that's about it. Sexton.
Made with the signature putter flip.
Charging that thing up.
Bang. Dead center. Good
Nice. Putt. I guess this is his first tournament with the new putter.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't even seen it or felt it yet.
No?
But it looks good out of Nate's hands.
It sure does. Good hit from Seppo.
Yep. Good birdies there.
Mm-hmm.
And again, with the walk of shame.
Oh.
Single tier.
Yeah.
Single tier.
Almost got it at least. It doesn't.
I think I was more mad because I got my putter muddy.
Oh,
It wasn't even like the missing of the putt. It was like, ugh, my disc is dirty now.
that is definitely a thing. There's a great rip from Mr. Sexton. Resulted in a nice birdie. He just passed you up for second place on the card. Simon with that 10 down, just missed hole 1 and hole 10. The first hole of each part. Interesting. Hole 13.
He's got to build up his his desire to get all the birdies.
There
Like,
you
I
go.
missed one. This is a very interesting hole, number 13. Plays 250. You have 3 bunkers in front of the basket and OB long with a low ceiling out of the gate. Unless you play the Simon route and you just play the nice easy hyzer.
Get out.
Whoa.
Is it out enough? It must
I think
be.
it's safe. I believe. There you go. Simon doesn't know. He is locked in tribulation. He has no idea.
Simon gives great face, man. I love it. Sexton go for the forehand route here.
Yeah, and I think he's playing his signature Firebird,
Yeah.
and that is zipped. He zipped it long
my.
to about 35 feet or so.
I guess that's a good miss. You're not in the hazard.
Definitely a good miss.
Yeah. Seppo. That's an A2 again. He's been loving that thing.
That's good height on that. Oh, that's really typical. If you kind of run the basket, it's going to get down into that ditch behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing the eagle here, and I was caught in between. Do I throw it long or short? I tried to play the skip shot, and I just sawed it off a little too early, straight into the bunker.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but fairly makeable putt.
It
Maybe
is.
about a 25-footer or so. Almost the same thing as
It
the
is.
last putt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, when that one stuck, I thought it was funny because I'm thinking, boy, the last one was 50-50, and so was that.
Uh-huh.
So it balanced out.
Nate with his comebacker. No. That one just low out of his hands.
That's like right on that distance where you don't really fully get to commit to the jump putt.
Mm-hmm.
But it's maybe, with a little bit of a headwind, it's hard to think, oh, I want to just stand still here and do it. So,
Oh, Seppo with a very unfortunate putt right there, right into the hazard.
yeah, Seppo,
That one hurt.
that's a bummer.
That is.
That's a tough air ball because, if it gets just a little too long, like you see, it just went right in there. And Simon picking up the bird.
Wow.
Nice little break there on the edge.
That was. A couple inches make all the difference sometimes.
Nate going to tap in his 3.
I'll take that.
I know he's thinking, boy, this hole is just made for me.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little softer off the tee, but that's one of those holes you don't really want to play it too soft.
Nope.
That's pretty tedious.
Yeah. 250 though, easy for you guys to go along. There's an unfortunate bogey for Seppo right there. Nice birdie for Simon. Gets him to 11 down through 13.
He's rolling. Man. He's on his way.
Sure
Whatever's
is.
going on with him, he's on his way. 14, 453. This is one of my favorite holes on the course. You've got this big OB green to contend with in the front, and you have OB on the back and the right side. Far left is also OB, but doesn't really come into play even with
Okay.
a rollout.
Simon's got a second run PD2 in his hands. Looks like a C-line one.
Yeah, blasting hyzer, and that looks like it's staying to the right. Uh-oh. Come on back.
Yeah, you can see
No,
Keenan
he just
tracking
pulled it.
So that's OB?
That is out of bounds.
Oh.
And not the best position.
No, he's going to be taking that away his back, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to be attacking for maybe 80 or 90 feet there.
It looks like Nate's Star Destroyer.
Hey, with the hyzer flip up with the destroyer, that is just hold on a little longer. A really good shot, and I think probably a very popular place to be on this hole.
I bet, right?
I'm
Greg, you're
playing
up
the
next.
Corvette and just got up on me just a little too high. I wanted that lower. I love the way it flew, but with that extra height on the shot.
Didn't get the distance.
Didn't get the distance and had a little more fade.
So you're hanging out with Nate over there.
Yeah.
He's a good hang. Hole 14.
Look at this shot.
D1.
Seppo. Almost.
Wow.
He puts another 3% on that. He aces it.
Right?
It's a nasty throw right there.
Wow. So Simon throwing 3. Good chance we're going to be looking at Simon's first bogey of the day.
Ooh, oh, that was looking really tasty. It
Wow.
caught that last branch.
Man.
I'm tucked under the stuff here, and I'm thinking I might as well just try to throw it hard and bust through. It didn't bust through all the way, but I think I've got 15.
Oh, this is your okay. Oh, that'll play.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Seppo, isn't it?
Yes, Seppo for birdie. Great drive.
Wow.
Great drive. We didn't see Sexton's approach, but he just chipped it up and under through
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, just right.
Light one right there.
Looks like a dart up shot, right? And here you are going to save your par.
Boy, I hope so.
I'm counting it, Greg.
Okay, cool. Sweet. It's in.
World champs make those all day.
That one's in there. You can see it's very, very calm conditions at this point, and I believe that the rain will start to fall.
Oh, really? You can see the wind start to pick up a little bit here, too.
It's about to get a little colder, too. Right around this time, it got cold.
Did it?
Dropped about 5 or 6 degrees, and the rain started coming. Very interesting day when it rains in the desert.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Simon dropping back to 10. Still a solid round. Hole 15. Where are they tucking this thing, Greg?
This one's 345, basically either a long mid-range or fairway driver for most of the pros. This one's up on a little knoll with OB to the left, and you've got the trees kind of obstructing there. But pretty basic shot here. Seppo throwing the hyzer, flat shot to hyzer finish.
He's just throwing his A2 here.
Oh, that's textbook right there.
Wow, Seppo.
12-footer.
Man, he can spin a disc. Sexton.
Nate making sure that he's feeling the line.
Is that a Sexton bird?
Looks like it. It's looking tasty, maybe a little short. Yeah, the wind kind of caught up there.
Good dig right there, though.
Big time.
Wow.
Yeah, those Firebirds have an aggressive edge.
They do.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about big skip OB there. Looks like another eagle pull for you.
Yep, that's Champ Eagle. A little right out of my hand, and as you can see, it just kind of hit the knoll and stopped. That'd be like a 27-footer up the hill. But
again, the good miss. You're not OB.
Yep, totally. That's a big thing out on these courses. You want to keep it safe.
Yeah.
Especially with the scores being like they are, watching Simon do what he's doing. You can't really give too many away.
No, you can't. This is a Doombird 2 from Simon. A little bit long, but got a look.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like, Greg, you have the longest of the putts here for the birdie.
Maybe a 28-footer just under the branches here. My main thing was just kind of let the wind drag this putt.
Ooh.
Yeah. A little tailwind, if you can get the nose up and, kind of towered, the wind will do the work for you.
I love the calculations that you do on your putt before,
Yeah.
Like reading the green in golf, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to. Whoa, that was sick.
Wow.
Nice putt from Sexton.
Well done, Nate.
If you rewind that one, you'll watch it rise into the chains.
Really?
That thing was on its way, going somewhere. Dead center.
Love it.
Simon, very excited about that putt.
Running that one out.
And Seppo, just a little tap in.
Another great drive from that guy.
Yeah, he does that.
Mm-hmm. That he does.
He does that. That's a star birdie.
And some good putts to earn it right there. That putt was perfect, Greg.
I like when they go in.
Yeah.
I did. It feels better.
Especially when they go in like that,
Yeah.
where it's just no doubter.
Feels way better when they go in.
There's your star frame on hole 15. Gonna lead us into hole 16.
Hole 16, I think, is probably one of the easiest birdie holes on the course. 327. In these conditions, with a slight headwind, there's not too much to contend with here. Just pretty much plain Jane straight shot.
Cool.
Straight shot. You've got OB long and a little hill to slow your shot down.
Seppo loving that A2, going to it again.
And that should run into the hill. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah. That backstop really makes this one even easier, doesn't it?
And you don't really want to hang this one too high. You can throw that low line and bank on the hill stopping it.
Yeah. Sexton with a Sexton bird.
Just a little short there. Kind of got some fade out of it, but he's got a loop.
Sure.
I'm playing the eagle again. And unfortunately, that was probably one of the worst shots I've thrown in the ball.
It just came out. Run up a little weird footing, or what was the deal?
I think it was a lot of things.
That's fair, man. That's fair.
Run up, footing, throw, hand.
All the things.
Whatever it is. Let's just put it as bad shot. Very poor execution there.
Those will happen to the best of us. That's another Doombird 2 shot from Simon, which is absolutely parked.
again, same thing. Pulled it again. Yeah, at this point, I'm fairly dejected.
You're ready for hole 17?
Yeah, I'm just like, can I get off this course, please?
Oh, no. Wow.
Wow, that could have been really, really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it sat down pretty good for him.
Yeah, I could have got a mean roll there, huh?
Oh,
What?
my gosh. Seppo is just, he'd be lighting it up if he could have just landed these short ones.
Yeah.
Because he's throwing the disc like a madman.
He is.
That was probably a 70-30 fallout. That one could have stuck.
I agree. Ooh.
Nate's stoked. It's crazy when you see a putt go in like that and the putt like Seppo's go out.
Right? Yeah.
There's many different ways of getting it in the basket.
I thought Seppo's was in already, and then it just decided not to be.
I'm just stretching out around the palmetto, and I was really happy that didn't come off the post.
Yeah.
And fly out the way. That can happen out here if it gets a little too breezy.
That was not a gimme putt, as awkward as that was, that stretch.
Typically before this hole, if you told me I was going to get a par, I'd be like, I was very unhappy.
Yeah.
After the whole situation took place,
Yeah.
really happy with that 3.
Here's a beautiful shot from Simon, resulted in a very easy birdie for him, which amazingly gets a stroke on the card, which you wouldn't think on hole 16. I know you guys are all disappointed, but it is what it is there. We are close to the end of our round. We got hole 17.
17, you've got basically a wall of barrier trees and the slight rise on the right side, kind of where you want to come in. There's a little hill that goes up. You just want to maybe crest that hill and let the disc fade.
Cool.
But I would imagine Simon playing a strong hyzer.
Yeah, it's got a swirly PD2, he says.
Yeah, he's not even. Whoa. He nearly aced it, just a little long, and he's going to have probably about a 35-footer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, that was a second run PD2. My mistake. This is another A2. What? A2 shot from Seppo.
It's getting cold. Like I said, it got a little colder.
Uh-huh.
So I think that might have something to do with that. A little bit of a pull there from Seppo. But he got away with it, and he'll be out there.
That's a Sexton Firebird from the man himself.
Well, that's a really good shot.
It is.
That was quality stuff right there from Sexton.
Yeah.
Perfect. Hit the gap. I'm playing the Champion Banshee.
Ooh.
Hoping that it's going to fade right onto the green, and it just a little bit long.
No.
And what you don't see is the 40-foot roll.
No.
Look, there we go. Just watching it. Just have Can't believe it.
Oh, man.
I really like these shots, though. Let's see what happens. Get in there.
Oh, Greg.
Almost got it.
Oh, man.
Got it. Tried to go clean the earth under the branch over the earth.
That was a beautiful run. Seppo comes up a little bit short on his. Simon comebacker.
The wind. Simon is actually, he's going to maybe do, what is that?
Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil.
He's doing some gymnastics.
Oh, Nate, you don't miss those?
It's getting cold.
Yeah, it's getting cold. It's also, you can see the flag pick up.
You can't.
We had dead stick the whole time, but it's starting to get a little gusty.
It's chilly, and you look at the path behind, you can see that it's been raining for about 20 minutes now. The path is fully covered. It's just, it starts raining towards the end of some of these rounds and gets cold. Myself, I'm just like, please get me out of here.
Yeah.
Please just get me out of here.
As the camera guy, I'm right there with you, Greg. Usually about hole 14, ready for the round to be over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially when it's like this.
Simon and Nate tapping in their threes. I know Nate's frustrated because, he's so clutch from that distance.
Yeah.
I was very surprised to see him miss that one.
Oh, Simon. I do have to give a huge thanks to Pavo from Pure Heiser Productions being out there filming. Yeah. As well as Keenan and Peter.
Look at this in the background. What a nut.
Love getting outside and challenging yourself to become better? How about spending time with family and friends, or just marveling at the pure joy of flight? Then you've come to the right place at the right time. Join the PDGA.
After 17, Simon Lizotte is at 12 under. I'm at half his score at 6. Nate Sexton at 7 under. And Seppo Paju also at 6 under.
Yeah.
Looking to finish out the round strong.
Let's do it.
Hole 18, par 3, 405 feet. feel like this hole plays a little further than 405, but maybe it's just because of the trees.
It looks slightly uphill.
OB to the left, it's a little uphill. I'd say it plays about 430.
Fair. Oh, we got an Avery Jenkins spotting.
Yep, giving the Nucks. You got Jenks out there.
He's such a good dude.
Doing some live commentary,
Was he?
I think, or something.
Nice.
He's doing something media involved.
Here is that swirly PD2 from Simon.
Looking for a big skip. Got it. And that's going to set him up pretty nicely, maybe about a 30-footer
Okay.
to cap his round.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. That's solid shot there. I'm surprised, with any hole, I don't care how far it is, if Simon's short.
Right.
I'm just like, what happened?
Yeah. He probably just like, I just didn't throw it hard enough.
Yeah,
No, it's not that he can't. He
threw
just
it 30%.
Yeah, he
400
just
push-up.
didn't. That's a Star Destroyer rip from Nate, leaving a little bit wide right. I think
Not a bad place to miss, though. He's going to have, I believe, an unobstructed look.
Nice.
A little further. But, he's going to have a look.
Mm-hmm. You are up next.
Playing the Corvette.
Flip.
And it stands up, but this is looking like it's trending towards OB. A little bit of champ love in there. Sticks it safe.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going to have about a 35-footer.
Cool. Seppo's look at a
Ooh.
birdie after an X1 drive. Nate, with that long lick you were talking about. It is clean, though. Man.
Oh, brutal.
All over that thing. Just didn't
I've
want to
got
stick.
I've got a couple branches right above me and then branches to the right with a right to left wind. This is a really tough one. Oh, it's such a tough putt, especially if I could have tried to spin putt, but typically I'm not very confident in it when it come tournament time.
Sure.
Simon, however, cha-ching.
That's his bag.
13 under par. What a round. That's a good way to start out the year.
That is.
I mean, with a bogey.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true, huh?
He birdies that hole, and he's tied for the hot round with AB.
Yeah.
I mean, he played very, very smooth the whole way.
Yeah. AB with a 15 down today, his highest rated round ever.
That's just smoking. Anytime you shoot
Yeah.
a 15 under anywhere, that's like ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
What were there over 10 players at 13 or better?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It was a scoring day out there.
Certainly. Yeah, good shot of Simon there. That was an awesome round by him.
Yep. Well, we are looking at some different weather for today, Greg.
I'm looking forward to it. It's looking a little breezy, but the sun is out.
Yep.
We are in Vegas, Sin City, baby.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a high of 50 today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. Spoiler alert for top 10. And there it is.
Shotwell.
My boy Chris I love Chris Shotwell, man.
Shotty's the man.
Is.
He's put in the time. Double G, Josh Anton, perennial, amazing golfer.
Yep.
Philo, Mr. Albatross with a 13 down, former champion of this event.
Mm-hmm.
New name, Corey Ellis on the leaderboard, smoking round.
Yep. We'll see him today.
Yep. Really good game. Calvin.
That kid smashes.
Yeah, you got golfers out here. A lot of guys made the trek out to Vegas.
Yeah, a lot of talent out here. Should be a fun watch. Well, hope you guys enjoyed round one. We'll catch you in round two.